and Canada. They have captured the rugby league public's imagination. Their barnstorming World Cup quest has surprised many. This is the fourth game of rugby league the Ravens have played as a unit. All ex-rugby union players making the transition to league. They're athletic, they're strong, they're determined, and they have absolutely nothing to lose. The Jillaroos, the defending World Cup champion, to defend the northern end of Southern Cross Group Stadium. And Petrinos gets us underway, hoists the Steeden downfield, taken on the 10-metre line by Brigginshaw, and immediately offloads there. O'Mealian acting half. Now to Studden, to the line, beautiful out ball. Try coming up here, Vanessa Foliaki.
They had so many numbers on the right edge, and she summed it up beautifully. That out ball to Foliaki. Try time, Australia 4, Canada 0.
Wait.
She'll play it.
Go, 2.
Back to O'Mealy. Here's Studden. On the outside, it comes to Tamara. It's too easy for the Jillaroos at the moment. Canada not seeing that at all.
Well, in their campaign, it's been the left edge, but today it's all the right. And it's Maddie Studden over on this right edge, showing inside, coming all the way into the line with that out ball there. Tamara scores 8-0 to Australia.
Centre field, 15 out, more pressure for Canada, isn't it? Studden inside to the fullback, McGregor, and McGregor across to get the try.
Tackle 4, Kevy. Tackle 5 now, yes.
And retains possession of the ball. Yep, still retains possession. Okay, just let this go through to the grounding, mate, please. And that'll do. Okay, we'll go with the on-field decision. Thanks, Ben.
And between the posts, she gets one. 14-0 to the Jillaroos, and look at the smile on her face. Plays it just inside the Ravens' 40-metre line. And here's a chance again. Tamara into space, gets on the outside of them. This is too easy. Another try coming up to Chelsea Baker.
Well, it was beautiful play again. Just an early tip on from Foliaki out this side. And Tamara, who's looked really sharp. Another little tip on to Baker. She slams the ball down.
And no problem. Flags in the air. They were struggling to number up again. Brigginshaw kicked through. It's been touched. And Studden falling on it, forcing the ball. I think they might have a look at this.
This will be 5 now, Kevy. I've got try. Onside through to grounding, please, mate.
So there's the ball and downward pressure. That's enough for me. Thank you.
And try time again. So Maddie Studden, she was right on the spot, former touch football player.
Here, 15, go 4. You're right.
Studden, outside, Zahara Tamara. Well, Canada has absolutely no answer to the Jillaroos and their skill at the present time. They are playing touch football.
Perfectly weighted pass on the outside. Again, we see Tamara running that out ball, untouched. Another try to the Jillaroos.
Embarrassment of riches for coach Brad Donald. Stevie Schnorr to the line. Kick in the air. Bit of pressure for the Jillaroos this time. That's the first time I think Canada's been in the Australian 10-metre line.
I agree.
I can't remember it happening in the game. Or 10-metre area is a better way of saying it. Oh, the Jillaroos turning defence into attack. Here they go. Corbin McGregor all the way. Over the 20, over the 10. The try under the black dot. You're joking. From absolutely nothing.
And thanks to McGregor, just sensed the occasion. Quick tap, too much speed, too much power. And again, we see the Jillaroos support players on the spot. Karina Brown helping a fullback out there. It's the Jillaroos 32, the Ravens 0.
She'll get this. And hence extends the scoreline. The Jillaroos 34, Canada no score. It's an all too familiar story for Canada, who must be growing tired of defending. On the outside, they let the ball go, and this will be another try. I think you'll find to Tamara, waiting for the referee, Joey Butler, to confirm. He does so now. Indeed, it was Zahara Tamara, and that's a second try. She's only 20 years of age. Oh, third try, my apologies. I stand to be corrected, her third try. She plays for the Burleigh Bears. A few metres in from the eastern touchline this time, as they come open side. Brigginshaw. They're queuing up, wanting to take runs. Eliana Walton, and she got the pass to Heather Ballinger. And from close range, the Jillaroos attack again. Oh, here's the ball, and Ruan Sims crashing over.
That tackle 5, Kevy. I've got try. Just confirm she grounds it, yep.
So here it is. So there's the ball. Line, ball, ball, hand under. Keep going, mate. Keep rolling through, keep rolling through. Keep rolling through. Ball's on the ground, yep.
So another try to be awarded to the Jillaroos, despite valiant defence by Canada. 44-0 at Southern Cross Group Stadium.
Line, go, run.
It was the 18, Tamara, and more pressure for Canada. The Jillaroos looking for try number 10 in this final pool game. Brittany Brayley whips it out of acting half. Brigginshaw, she props and goes back and gets it. Then she accelerates, ball away to the player in 16, Eliana Walton, and she gets another try in the 2017 World Cup. That is her second.
Well, the ball hit the ground. Brigginshaw stepped back on the inside. The Ravens just clocked off there. And Walton on the spot. Another 4-pointer to Australia.
That's the angle. The wind appears to have dropped a fair bit. And that's okay off the boot. Over the black dot, in fact. So the scoreline extends to the half century. Brayley. Brigginshaw again at first receiver. They've got too many troops. Canada's defence far too compressed, far too slow to react. And Foliaki gets another try. For Foliaki, that would be try number 3 of the tournament. 54-0. Kick to come.
Well, they were extremely short out on the left edge. Another try to Foliaki. The Jillaroos 54, the Ravens 0.
Good play of the ball. Brayley. Eliana Walton! Eliana Walton! How do you stop that? Determination. She would have ran through a brick wall.
Well, it was a quick play the ball off the back of the Brown run, and a big step from Walton coming through, powering up the middle, slams the ball down. She's been brilliant off the bench.
And straight between the posts. Can you believe it? 60-0. The Jillaroos of Australia over the Ravens of Canada. Ballinger, oh, almost through. Desperate defence by Omegan. Brittany Brayley out of acting half. She did this on the opening day. Almost got there, but held up in determined defence. Studden wants it, she's got it. Grubbing kick through, here comes McGregor. And Foliaki, the Jillaroos. Brilliantly constructed try.
It sure is. Brayley had a crack on the previous play, but Maddie Studden again. McGregor and Foliaki bumping each other out of the road. Foliaki gets a third for the day. She's been brilliant on that right edge. It's Australia 64, Canada 0.
Brayley at acting half. The tackler was Pakulis. Beck Young, and ball away to O'Mealy. O'Mealy up the centre, a yawning gap, got support coming. It's Karina Brown, another try. That 76 I talked about earlier, they are closing in on it. Canada a shot, it's as simple as that. 68 zip, Andrew Ryan.
Rebecca Young, she was brilliant to start the game. This time she turned to ball player. And O'Mealy coming up on her left shoulder. She just hit the gas in and away and hits Karina Brown. the right edge of the Ravens in all sorts, but she did a great job there. O'Mealy just summed it up beautifully, and Karina Brown, support play, another try to the Jillaroos.
She is such an accomplished rugby league player.
Let her go, 7. Good, 2.
The 7 Live app that you can download for free, and you can watch the next game. Here we go again, folks. Chelsea Baker. She's away. She beats Petrinos. And that's the end of the section. Another try coming up for the Jillaroos. And Chelsea Baker plants the ball down behind the line at the northern end. And what a day she has had, Chelsea Baker. Now 3 players in the Jillaroos colours coming up with a hat-trick. Look at that, too easy. The players on the inside in defence dropping off terribly. Omegan particularly, who was close enough to pounce, but she just didn't make an effort. A few more bragging rights for the tournament. Flags in the air. So 74-0, driving the ball carrier into the turf. O'Mealy did well, juggled, and still was able to get the pass away to Semaima Taufakauti. Brayley, she goes the short side, and Karina Brown is through. Karina Brown will rack up Australia's 16th try, and they have now exceeded New Zealand's massive score over the Cook Islands the other day of 74-0. 10 out. Brayley and Studden, and in 16 it's Eliana Walton, and she's going to get another one. Eliana Walton scores. Walton 3, Foliaki 3, Tamara 3.
And Studden summed it up beautifully again. Brayley, it looked like she was going to come down the left. They had numbers there, the Jillaroos, but Studden going to the line. The face ball across to Eliana Walton, and she's on the spot again for a 3rd.
And the kick successful. Well, I've never, ever called a game like this before. 84-0, coming up to the 77th minute mark now. So Petrinos to get boot to ball. And O'Mealy, unsung hero of the Jillaroos effort today, O'Mealy, hasn't put a foot out of place and bobs up all over the field. She can be used as a running forward or as a first receiver, Andrew. Oh, straight through. Karina Brown's away. She'll burn Petrinos for pace. And Karina Brown, away she goes. And that will be her 3rd try of the day. Will somebody stop it? I can't believe I'm going to say this. 88-0 winners over Canada. I haven't seen anything like this. That's the full-time scoreline. Can you believe it? 18 tries and 8 goals. Their completion 76%. And only 2 missed tackles in the entire game for Australia. That is extraordinary.
Unbelievable.